Everybody, how y'all doing today? My name is Tay, and welcome back to my channel, Inspire Me, where I talk about current or relatable topics, all from a godly perspective. And today's topic is called In Due Season. Now, the reason why I want to talk about this is because what happened was it like a week and a half ago, a week ago. Okay, now first to start back, if you see my video, I think it was called have you been through the purification process? It was a few months ago. Now, I was pretty much explaining in that video about a process God has for you to get your promises, and how Esther went through a 12-month purification. Now, in that video, I was speaking also of myself. Like, God revealed to me that I would go through a purification process. I don't know, and I was saying that her purification process was 12 months, but your purification process of mine could be shorter or it could be longer. So, I knew that my purification process in that month, you gotta look at it, say you gotta look at that video if you didn't see it or if you don't remember. But I thought it was for like other promises. But later on, as God revealed, it wasn't for the promises that I thought. It was for another promise that happened, and I really wasn't expected for me to do it then. But yeah, I'll talk about that much later, if the Lord's will, or it might not be much later, but I'll talk about it eventually, if the Lord's will. But yeah, that was the purification process, the start of that process. So I was like, okay, God, that wasn't really my season. So God, when is my season? Cause like the past few months, I've been thinking about seasons, and I've been like doing the math in my mind. I'm like, cause I know seasons is winter, spring, summer, and fall. So we just passed winter. So I said, I think winter, if I'm not mistaken, I think winter starts in December, and it's 3 months. If you do the math and everything. It's 4 seasons. It's 12 months. So 4 divided by 12 is 3. So I say it had to be 3 months. That's a season. So I said December, January, February. I think that's winter. So now we're in spring. Spring starts off March, April, and May. So I know everything what happened to me with the incident that was in February. So I said we're in March. I said, wait a minute, that's a new season. So I was thinking about seasons again. So I said, God, is it my season? So it was like a week. It could have been last week or a week and a half ago. So I was thinking about that. So I was listening to Donald Lawrence. He's a singer, gospel singer. Now the reason why I was listening to him, because I remember when my mother first got saved when I was like a teenager, she had a lot of CDs she used to play. And Donald Lawrence and Tree City, if I'm saying it right, they were one of the gospel singers she used to listen to a lot. So I know some of those songs like from the back of my head because she used to play them a lot. So I listened to a couple of Donald Lawrence songs. So the next song, so another one of his songs was Seasons. That's the name of it. Now I remember this song too when I was younger, but I never really liked it like that. Not saying it was a bad song or anything, but it's just certain songs that kind of like touched me and I want to listen to. But that was never one of the songs. But the reason why I wanted to listen to it this time because it was titled Seasons, and like I said, I was speaking to God about, but what season am I in, God? Is it my season? That's why I listened to it. So when I listened to it, in the chorus part, I think it's the chorus part, it says, I can't sing. If I could still sing, I would sing, but that's another thing too. I'm so sorry, God, because when I had a voice, I was so shy and so timid, and a lot of people. I start speaking about this also too in my book. Let Him Use You. Um, my mom and different people would say like, you better use that blessing that God gave you. And I did. I used to love to sing, but I used to sing like really behind closed doors. I sometimes used to sing like but I was be so fearful and stuff like that. And when I had the brain aneurysm and I tried to sing, it's like it was taken away. So it's like now I don't take it for granted. So I'm believing that God will give it back to me. But when He do give it back to me, I want to give you the glory. I don't want to be fearful no more. Because fearfulness is like a true robber. I'm not. It's a true robber of your destiny, of your purpose, of your promises. So I'm not gonna sing, but I'm gonna say what he says in the chorus. He says, "I heard the Spirit say, It's your time. The wait is over. Walk into your season. And when he said that, it's like God was sitting directly to me. You know how you sit by a best friend's right by you, and like comforting you and speaking to you. It's like God was sitting right next to me with his hand on my shoulder saying, and when he said it, I heard the Spirit say, it's your time. The wait is over. Walk into your season. And that was my answer. I feel like God was speaking to me. This is your season. Like I said, I heard that song a lot of times before, mainly when I was younger. But certain songs don't really hit you until you actually go into that scenario, I guess. Because I remember, I think it was in my early 20s. It was a song we did. I think we praised into it in one of my churches. I think it was by J Moss called Psalms 150. If you know what that song is, woo woo. But yeah, that song was like, yeah. But I looked at that song like, man, I'm finna dance, I'm finna, you feel me? But it didn't really speak to me until about 2 years ago, I think, or about a year ago. I thought about actually I think about something, but I also listened to it again, and it's like, God, when you heal my body and I can move around like that, I want to pray sense for you, and like that song means more to me now because the stuff they say he say in that song, it resonates with my spirit now. So, like I said, certain songs will not, you know, do something to you until you're actually dealing with that situation. So yeah, when I heard that song Seasons, it's like God spoke to me and said, this is your season. The wait is over. Because I was talking to God like, God, I'm being patient. There's times I was impatient, but there's also times like I got comfortable in my waiting period. It was to be a point in time where I should like look at different things, especially about marriage and stuff like that. A lot of times, and it's like God was trying to tell me like you're idolizing it, and it was like to the point it's like when I succeed, I'm like, it is what it is. You feel me? Now I pass it. Now sometimes I still might, but barely like this. But it's like God was speaking to me about that, and just because I'm telling y'all, see if you're in your season, because it may not be your season. You feel me? It may not be your time. See if you're in your season, and don't be anxious and dwell on it, and because now you're making that your idol, idolization. Your season period is gonna be longer. So yeah, when God spoke that, it's when I heard that song, it's like God resonated in my spirit. Oh yeah, also too on okay, a few months ago, my grandmother, well actually since I moved here, she's been saying a turnaround. God said a turnaround, turnaround. So months and months passed. I'm like, even to a year passed. I'm like, okay, God, where's my turnaround? Because it ain't here yet. Nothing's coming around for me. It's the exact same way. But of course, I know God is not a God that will lie, and it will come to pass when He wants it to come to pass. So a few months ago, could have been sometime like the late last year. Okay, I never used to like I ain't gonna say like the song, but I really didn't used to listen to it like that. But the song by Vashawn Mitchell, it's called Turning Around for Me. I was led to listen to that song because, like I said, my grandmother always keeps saying, it's turning around. God's gonna turn around. So when I heard that song Turn Around, I was like, okay, let me listen to it. So I listened to it, and then today, like a few weeks later, like God put that song in my spirit again, and I sung it, and then like it comforted me in my waiting period. Like, yeah, God, it's gonna turn around, my favorite. And then this video went viral about a month and a half ago. If you've seen it, it's a baby, a newborn baby in a NICU. And you know what the NICU is like when a baby's sick and they're trying to get healthy. So it was a newborn baby in a NICU, and their mother was singing that song by I think it's J.J. Harrison. It's called "You Deserve It." And the baby, it's a newborn baby now. This baby had their hands up like they were surrendering to God while their mother was singing the song, You Deserve It. The baby had their hands up like they was worshiping God. And it put a tear, but also put a smile on my face. I'm like, wow, if a newborn baby, this baby don't know nothing about worshiping you. If a newborn baby could put their hands up and a NICU too at that and worship you while their mother's singing. So I started singing that song too because I heard that song too, but I never used to really sing it like that. But that song made me, when I heard that, sing that, it made me want to sing that song. I sung that, and it comforted me too. It was like a month and a half ago. Now, when I heard that song Seasons, it's like God spoke to me. Now you're in your season. I could be wrong, but that's what I felt so strongly in my spirit. It's not because I wanted it so badly to me, my spirit. It's like God was sitting directly to me, speaking to me. And like I said, he was singing a song, but it wasn't until he got to those exact words. It could be the chorus. I heard the Spirit say, he didn't say, "Oh, I feel like it's your spirit." He said, "I heard the Spirit say." And when he said that, I knew that it was God speaking. It's your time. The wait is over. Walk into your season like that. But God is so good. God is good. So I just wanted to share that to see if you're in your season, because you gotta look at it too. If you go to a grocery store and you want to get vegetables or fruits, if it's in season, then that's the only time you will get it. But say if you're looking for, I don't know, a mango, like right now the mangoes are growing on trees where we're at. But a few months ago, there was no mangoes on the tree. And what if you went to the tree and said, "Oh, I want a mango"? You wasn't in season. It's not gonna happen because you're not in season. You're not gonna get a mango off a tree because you're not in that season. Also, a few weeks ago, it could have been an orange tree. Well, let me try. I think it was an orange tree. I saw oranges growing, and now it's to the point those oranges are falling off. They're probably dead now, and you can't say now. It's like, "Oh, I want an orange." You pass that season. You gotta wait for that season again. So you gotta see what season you're in. Also, too, in the exact same video, I think it was called "I Got You." Then I said "I got you." I was saying in the end of it how I seen the door open to the car, and God was revealing to me, "I have doors open for you." Or the exact same thing happened about 2 weeks ago, I think it was. I was coming from somewhere, and I seen the door. By the time I got to the house, I seen the door open again, and it still didn't register to me. I shut it, went in the house, and went about my business. So about 7 days later, it came to me again. And I remember what day it was because I had to do something important on that date. So I'm like, it's like God revealed to me, I got doors open for you, many more doors. So I was like, thank you, Jesus. And also too, another reason why I think it's my season is because I think it was in December of last year. Somebody that I follow, Shanika Byers, she said within the next 6 months of 2021, which is January to June, you're gonna pretty much reap what you sow, and it could be good. If you reap good, if you sow good, you're gonna pretty much reap good. If you sow bad, you're gonna reap bad. So that's why I feel like my season was this. This was my